1-1, which is your Cashman?
1-1 is the one just spooling up now, 2-1 is the one already spooled.
All forces on this net, this is high. I'd like to remind you that you should probably get into choppers that actually have pilots in them. I couldn't finish out with this straight face.
That would be very useful actually, guys.
They were getting in the empty one, it's like, okay, with what pilot? I'm sorry, I've had to deal with a lot of stupidity today. Well, another reminder of, you don't fly too high. That's took a chunk. They both took a chunk.
Key mission, let me know when you're on your checkpoints. Good luck.
Careless hold fire, I thought you said careless fire. Well, they were already set to careless, just not hold fire. Also, I thought if they'd fly low enough, they wouldn't even aggro, so I'm actually confuzzled how they got aggroed. But again, I guess if you just put them near this thing, it'll actually
Alpha,
them, so
are you following the wrong line? Alpha, you guys should be on green. Bravo should be on blue.
Green.
Alpha, Bravo.
Copy.
So we're gonna basically mulligan that.
What do you say? Blue has...
But again, yeah, see now they're flying low line. And they're not...
Hey, firm.
How are you still firing? I just set all of you. God fucking damn this thing. And look, he killed one of his friends. You gotta love that. I think they're both still fine. You just took a few more hits. You know, it might be VCOM overriding some of them too. We still have that running. Another reason to hate VCOM. It's okay. It's okay.
Alpha Bravo, may I remind you that this is supposed to be a stealth op. Let's try to keep engagement to a minimum.
This is Alpha. Wasn't our cover blown, or do we just ignore that?
No, ignore that. That's just VCOM fucking with me.
Copy. Alpha remains stealth.
Hooray, VCOM! At least the base looks a little war-torn now, but still. No, I'm not gonna lie, the Homeworld music actually did a really good justice with the Spec Ops stuff, so... Nice.
Bravo. Bravo, this is ground command. Be advised, my guys are to the west of your line. No, try to watch your fire. Bravo copies.
Yeah, so Alpha's on the right. Alpha... It's kind of weird wording there, because that's Alpha 2, Alpha 1, but it's Alpha Bravo, and then ground command's going down the middle. So I also noticed they, oh, fucking hell.
Alpha Bravo, this is ground command. You guys brought some chargers and shit at least for these Praetorians, right?
Alpha, way one.
Bravo, 100 meters out from checkpoint. We're not approaching due to it being right next to a road.
Okay, Stone, I'm gonna be 110% honest. I thought something blew up at base as soon... I thought something blew up. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I looked on my other screen. It was you. All right. Stone, I really, everything you do, man, I appreciate it. It's helped me out so much. Hope you enjoy watching this with your cup of tea, man.
Command, Alpha message.
Go ahead,
That
Alpha.
gave me a little mini heart attack,
We're
though,
empty
because I
on
looked around
charges.
like, what the fuck blew
We're
up?
about to move to checkpoint 1.
What just happened?
Copy, hold checkpoint 1.
Finally, it's been 2 years, but I finally get trolled by my own donation sounds. But so yeah, they've gone with I forget what the name of them are, but they're like light vehicle and infantry.
Bravo, please tell me the hell
fly-by-wire thingies, and they got 2 AA missiles.
Bravo has only 1 demolition charge.
That's awful.
Yeah, so they changed them both out to have that, so they can be more infantry focused as well. Though they have the main gun, but still, should be fine. So, I gave them their brief. I told them they're going to be doing a lot of demolition, and it sounds like they didn't bring a lot of charges, so this should be interesting. Meanwhile, drone
Hey,
is
Bravo, you're clear to move. Alpha, you're good as well.
way out here, but it's on the corner. Again, if it would be using thermal scope and kind of zoomed in, this is pretty much what it would see. So, trying to tune my mind out of the Zeus that built it, trying to put this as a drone operator's POV. If I saw this, I'd say there's probably 40 to 50 dudes in both of those compounds. Obviously, there is, you know, what looks like some sort of headquarters right here, but this is the main LZ. We've got those 3 birds right there.
What's your grid ref?
We've got a big bird right there. Looks to be a vehicle right there. That's 2 Praetorians, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of looks 7, I'd say, though I don't think that's actually a Praetorian. That's just a vehicle. But from this angle, I would call those out. And then radar, radar, radar.
Command, Alpha message.
Yeah, pretty high concentration. That
From
fog.
the battle tower, we see that the enemies have NVGs on top of it.
So yeah, I would proceed with caution. If it was me. Only me.
Copy, way 1.
Yeah, anyway, let me keep fanboying about the homeworld music and how well it's doing to set the fucking ambience. Better hope he doesn't need another cup
Alpha,
of tea. He
you
might
guys
spawn
have a
another
shot on
time.
that
Oh, God.
MG on the battle tower.
Don't egg stone on. I don't want to question.
This is Alpha, way 1.
Fuck. Like, when he gave me the 3K a week or 2 ago, like, I literally broke down and I had to quickly, like, collect myself to finish the op. So please,
Alpha, Bravo, hold.
please don't egg him on. I'm already an emotional mess because of what stuff that happened last week. Don't do it. Bad. I just want to do some good fucking ups. But I mean, their RPG gunner,
Copy,
I know, each team has an RPG gunner, the RPG-32, the vanilla launcher, and they've got a regular rocket in the
Alpha,
tube and
Bravo,
2
if
of
we can
each
get
extra
shots,
type in their backpack, so
Possibly.
they should be
Take
able
out
to
those
use all of
doing
that
south
to
and
kill
letting the
things.
rest of the base. I'm gonna try to do it, because otherwise they're gonna spot us a mile away.
Yeah, so they're gonna...
Especially with that gun.
If I was in their shoes, I would move... not even gonna use Zeus here. If I was in their shoes, my units were here, I would try to move my guys in this cover, relying on... You see how it has kind of a hill here? I would try to use this to then hit it from the south. Because if we now look at it from the Zeus's POV, what you can do is you can come down in this riverbed, still be within cover, or I guess this is like kind of a swamp. And then boom, like you can literally use this
Alpha.
to get right on top of the compound. Start your assault literally
Last
by
bullet
first
blank.
engaging the people on that tower and then coming in and
Say
just
again?
RPGing everything, you know?
Alpha's right now at checkpoint 1. I'm gonna get my one part of my team to move up to the most northeastern
I don't think
building.
they've
try to get
PID'd
a
that each
shot
one
on
of these
those
bunkers has a heavy
sentries up
machine
on the
gun
tower.
now.
Copy.
Even though some of them are in the dumbest of
Copy all.
places. I mean, this guy's just staring at a wall, but
We'll
he's like,
inform you
hey,
when
if
we're
my general gives me
ready to
stupid
fire.
orders, I gotta follow him.
Be advised, we do not have subsonic ammunition, so they will be alerted.
Copy that.
So yeah, the moment first contact is broken, there will be a lot of mobilization within the base, but that's why they gotta rely on getting close.
Copy that, Bravo.
Last week, Ambiguous left TSB. So, he was one of our fives, really good mission maker. Still good friends with him. Just, you know, caused a small chain reaction of events.
Stand by, bro.
Panicking. But, hey, it's life.
Alpha, go ahead and continue moving on your line to checkpoint Bravo. Use your discretion on what path you want to take, but just make sure you try to get in those tree lines without being spotted.
Copy, we're aborting
No, I should also...
hit on the...
Yeah, so these
sentry,
de-aggroed off of those
checkpoint.
Kajmans, but I'm thinking maybe these caused
Did you want?
these to unaggro.
Bravo, you're clear to move
so
again.
Who knows? I'll have to do some testing with it
Did
later.
you want Bravo to move in or stand by?
But I could always have them set as empty, that way they're props
Say
instead
again?
of they actually work, and we can
you
circumvent
want
that
Bravo?
issue. But hey, we learn from our mistakes. So now it looks like this is, I think, Bravo on the left here. No, this is Alpha. So Alpha's coming in. Bravo looks like they're on some sort of overwatch position up on this hilltop, which I'll bet this is...
Send in Goat Team 6.
It's a pretty good, pretty decent overwatch spot.
Alright, fuck trying to take out those
They've
guys
all
on the
got
tower for now.
marksman
I'm not
or
gonna see us for a good
ARCO.
little while anyway.
But hey, Spectre, thanks so much for the sub.
Big
Hope
laugh.
you've enjoyed the operations. Hope you're going to kick out of this one.
Keep moving to your checkpoint, stand by.
If I hear one of them yell contact, though, like, that's a click, you know? I mean, they're all squatted together
Bravo
as
is sitting
well,
about
so what I'll
50
do
meters out
is...
from checkpoint
So
Bravo.
this
But
group won't
could
get
give
aggroed
overview
if
of
one
the
guy
battle tower on
dies.
position.
I've got them separated, but if there's clicking or something, and they go guns up, I'm going to pop a few flares, and the base is going to try to escape. But Spectre, I hope you keep enjoying the ops. 9 months in a row. How's the baby? Otherwise, we'll see how things go. But they don't want to initiate contact right now because Alpha is nowhere in position to advance. Also, another thing you want to consider, the medic is within that ground command slot. There he is. It's Calum. He's a platoon medic. He can get people up very quickly because he's set to a doctor. So the packs are only 10 seconds compared to setting a medic as a medic, where it can take up to 2 minutes. You want to keep everyone kind of together or close by, because if they get mass cas, let's say to like one of these 50 cal turrets, he's gonna have a lot of time to walk around, and by then these guys might actually bleed out and die. This is a tier 1 sign up, by the way. So tactics wise,
Alpha, are you close to checkpoint Bravo?
I understand what they're doing,
Close, ETA 1 mic.
and it could work out really well.
Bravo, are
But-
you guys in position?
Then again, this could also quickly fall apart if things,
Copy.
break up pretty bad. A child has been born since I've been a sub. Nice.
Bravo, you're gonna be holding while Alpha
Nice.
pushes in standby.
Hope you have fun with that. And I know Falx is doing a basic training at 7. So if you guys want to, if you want to join the community, by the way, if you have time in about an hour and 15 minutes, if not, probably an hour, I'd say, jump on the TeamSpeak, !join, jump on the TeamSpeak, get your T-dash tag, jump down to the train ops. Falx is doing a basic training tonight, and that can get you to tier 1, and then you can sign up to play these types of ops. Easy. And play pretty much almost everything else we offer here, except, the Sunday ops for me, but we host so many different ops a week, it's insane. I also did a bunch of small details, so I got the actual CSAT fleets in the back. For the other mission, I've got the other naval fleets. I was debating to use the HMCS ships, or not the HMCS, that's the mech mod, the Halamic ships, which if you go under AAF and then there's a ships category, you could put those in, but then I don't want to tip that off for vanilla, so I tried my best to stick with vanilla assets. However, I did throw in a Titus and I did throw in 2 Blackhawks, because why not?
Alpha, be advised, there might be a Praetorian tracking you. We're not quite sure if it has line of sight on you.
No, it's these fuckers tracking the... Yeah, because, okay, I'm willing to bet it's because of the radar.
It is to the southeast of the battle
The
tower.
radar's
Do you
detected
have
them.
eyes on it yourself?
Negative. Alpha's currently west of checkpoints. We're gonna prone into the
So
tree
they're
line
lasing that.
and wait for your orders.
Roger that. Then Praetorian is not tracking you.
Alpha, are you in position west of checkpoint Bravo?
I think they're mis-PIDing the Praetorians, because the Praetorians are tracking because of that radar installation, which, based on how radar works, unless Granite's, like, poking over that hill, which, okay,
Alpha.
he is, barely, but
Sorry, this is Alpha Repeat last.
good thing they're on hold fire, otherwise they would be
Alpha, do you
firing
guys
at him.
have,
So I'm pretty sure this is like an AoE effect.
are you guys in position to checkpoint
Rare.
Bravo?
Negative. We're trying to get very slowly to the tree line so we can set up. Give us another minute.
Copy that.
Now again, how I would have done this is I would have had both teams down here. I probably would have had ground
Bravo, be
command,
advised, you guys have a Chinook
ground command and
facing
JTAC
your
up here or
direction of
something, and
attack
then
with
sent
that
the
minigun
medic
on
with
it.
the drone operator, or in the AO, or probably
copy.
JTAC with the drone operator. So I'd have the drone operator with ground command, and we'd watch from here as both forces pushed in
Where is the Chinook's position?
from the
Is it
south
playerbase?
and just kind of cleaned
Hey,
house.
firm, it's gonna be sitting
That
directly
way my medic would
south
be
of
right
the
next to
hangar.
my dudes. Like, I'd have the medic chill back
Actually
here
facing where you guys
with,
are supposed to be.
his battle buddy of JTAC back there, so I could call in close
Doesn't have a
strikes.
door gunner on it.
And then, you know, I just have infantry go in and sweep, and if they take casualties, they can drag them back.
Actually, it looks like it's got a full crew on it. Stand by.
The issue with these groups here is, again, they're separate. So if they take casualties, the medic's going to have to do a lot of legwork. And there's going to be a lot of stabilization of people. So yeah, there is a crew in this Vic.
Alpha Bravo, this is ground command. Be advised, all the most, if not all, the vehicles in the base are crewed.
This is Alpha Repeat
But
last.
admittedly, this is a tough AO, because, I mean, just
Alpha,
all those
be
bunkers,
advised,
for example, have
all
a 50
the
cal in them.
vehicles in the base seem to be crewed at this time.
Copy that.
Bravo, do you guys have AT?
Apparently
Bravo
someone
has 18, but it's
Arma pushed
only
the southbound.
of the G42.
Copy. If you guys can, try to disable that Chinook before it gets off when we engage.
Bravo copies.
So you can kind of see them crawling through. You've got the other ones right there. That's ground command. That's Bravo. Or assault squad, Overwatch squad. I'm just gonna go with that. They're trying to come into this tree line. So let's see how this goes.
Bravo to Alpha. We also see a Black Hawk within the base, so we'll prioritize that.
They're gonna laze on that bird, moving her back and forth. That's probably the drone.
Alpha, are you ready to move in the base?
Negative. Do we move in, or is Bravo the covering team, or are we?
Bravo's going to be covering and trying to provide a distraction to the south. You guys need to move in and secure that intel and get the hell out.
There's a lot of intel.
Copy that.
So that's why they have so many people from Overwatch. I think
we're
it's a strike
set.
team for the intel, but CSAT wants this place fully wiped. This might get messy. I'd say 50-50 they're able to pull it off, but I'd be willing to say this is going to get messy. I've just been slowly
Bravo,
watching
Alpha,
those guys
interrogative.
move in. Bravo's been going back and forth. You see all 4 ground command units right there.
Bravo, Alpha interrogative.
Bravo copies.
Yeah, interrogative. Do you have your HC set to hit any targets?
Yeah, we have the Chinook and Blackhawk lined up. We'll try and hit Blackhawk.
Copy. I think Alpha can hit the Praetorian. Would that be effective with the mat?
They're picking Praetorians to hit.
Command, did you copy my last?
Negative, send it.
Alpha's got an AT ready as well. Would the mat be effective to hit the Praetorian?
Negative. Praetorians aren't going to target us. What I need you guys to do is try to get into the base and secure that intel. After that, we're going to have the Casimans trying to level the place.
Oh, so these guys are locked to first person.
Copy. It does have a line of sight on us, so... Anyways, we're ready.
Copy. But if you feel safe trying to take out that Cashman on your approach, go ahead. But you do also have a bunker with an
Take
HMP
out the
in there.
Cashman. I think he means the helicopter they're talking about. I think it meant Praetorian.
Copy.
Bravo, you ready? Bravo, this is ground command. Are you ready?
Yeah. Bravo is lining up shot, but otherwise ready.
Copy that. Wait for the big boom.
Yeah, we have our shot lined up and are awaiting big boom.
Setting stuff in advance for how I want to pull vehicles out. Yeah, so Eagle has that.
Engage.
Copy that. Understood. Copy. Roger.
Yeah, so the issue with that high ground is they're going to start taking a lot of 50 cal immediately. They already had their RPG gunner go down. Those guys are ground hits.
Alpha's unable to do anything.
That
Right,
was an AA gunner. But I think Granite was able to duck in time. That was an AA
Praetorians still seem to
specialist.
be engaging infantry. Go ahead and move in the Alpha.
Send in the go team 6.
Bravo has a casualty. If command team could come over with medic.
Yeah, so there's the 50 cal hitting Lucifer. He's down.
Copy, Bravo. We're moving to you.
Next hit. Bravo second have a tire. We're pulling up the hill.
So this thing's engaging. Jesus. They're all down because of that frickin' little bird. I was wondering where that minigun fire was coming from. That was literally a little bird. That's just bad luck that it was sighted right there to hit him. Holy crap. That was their squad lead too. So I want to see if she's retreating or if she's just fully falling back at this point. Gajman have gone down.
Bravo has taken out most of the turtles engaging us, so you might
Send
be
in
able
go
to sneak
team
up now.
6 now.
So NATO's has had those guys move out. Now they would have shot the Kajman down. That's me in the back.
Casualties have been marked on map. Ground, do you want us to stay as a distraction or take position to assault again?
Negative. Go ahead and reposition and try to push in from the south. Let's clear this place out.
Alright, so the Titus got hit and broke its wheels. That's why the crew bailed out. These guys are all going to start trying to get out. So that thing's gotten away. That thing's gotten away. But they're just down to Gamer, and I believe. Midnight Runner's still up. Okay, so it's just 2 guys down. I'm having these guys try to rally up. They're going to pull back.
Alpha, how goes the infiltration?
Yeah, Alpha's fucked, bro. 3 people got lined up in that little bird. That was completely unpredictable, but very, very brutal. So Bravo and Command are going to have to push in here at this point. But now there needs to be some, like, massive evacuation here of infantry. Hear that little bird cooking off as well. This base is going to stay behind, possibly rig some traps. Midnight Runner, I'm not sure what he's being engaged from. This guy was shooting at him. I'm just trying to radio that these infantry need to get out of here.
Roger. We'll go.
So they will start falling back.
On the way. On the way.
But what do you expect? You only sent up like roughly a third of your infantry. So there's no surprise. So these guys, I'm going to start bringing them out of their little holes so they can, their AI pathing will kick in and they'll start leaving. But yeah, now the air is going to start pounding. As the infantry get out of here.
Alpha, be advised, I see infantry running west into the forest.
And Bad Wolf, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime resub, man. Always a pleasure to have you on the ops. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of watching this.
Alpha, this ground command, you copy?
Alpha's, dude, you've radioed them multiple times. Like, they're gone. They are gone. Alright, so majority of them are starting to pull out of here. Runner was able to take him out. Gamerin went down, so Midnight's the only dude left.
Ground, be
So I'm trying to
advised
pull
from
these
the
guys
helmet
out now.
cams, I see that some of Alpha is down, but are still active elements.
Yeah, so they checked helmet cams to see that
They
there's
seem
still
to
a
be
few of
in
them
a
alive.
firefight inside the base.
Copy.
Yeah, nope, now they're starting to die.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, copy. Bravo, go ahead and start moving in. I'm gonna take my team to go support Alpha and get the casualties back up.
Roger that.
Again, trying to pull out all assets that I can.
Understood. On the way.
Everything was far behind.
There's no real
Ready for orders.
threat now.
No.
Since they have NVGs, you can't even crawl near. I don't know anyone else.
So I'm gonna TP away for a second because you hear the guys that respawn, they're getting out.
Ground Command, we have incoming vehicles from the north of base.
On the way.
Copy, ground.
Oh well. We did our best.
Hey, ground, copies, all stand by.
I forgot the button to fix this. But I have a really stupid idea. You'll see it in a second. Yeah, can't drag one crippled. Fair. Yeah, there's... So, Alpha got wiped. Bravo and Ground Command are gonna go in. Did I get shot or did he just hurt himself somehow? Well, so much for that. I was gonna kidnap him and drive off with him. Oh well. So anyway, this group is now coming in. Viking is way ahead as Ground Command. Yeah, way ahead of his team. Jesus. But they're now going to come in and start sweeping things up. So they took him out. Now the rest of Vipers coming in. Did I vote today? Voting's important, kids. Don't vote for the people you don't want to win. But it looks like both of my cars taken out. I can only see one.
We don't know if Liru is invisible or if he's out there.
Yeah, so I took both of those cars out.
Okay.
But see how they, took a squad and Ground Command, and they're now pushing from the south, and they're slowly clearing this all out? This is exactly how I envisioned it.
This is Alpha. We're 5 man back at dash.
Alpha, you're dead. Alpha, you're not allowed to speak.
Ground Command, do you have the medic with you?
Yeah, the medic's over here. They're trying to find the helmet cam positions, but yeah, they got fucked. So majority of the infantry left the base.
Ground Command, are you there?
Yes, Ground, go ahead.
Do you have your medic with you still?
Confirm. We're trying to move over to Alpha position.
I have one casual, one man down inside the first hangar.
Yeah, he needs priority, dude. Look on the helmet cams. Everyone in Alpha except for Midnight's dead.
Copy. Are you able to patch him up?
Bro,
Yes,
he's
we can patch
unconscious.
him up,
If he's
but we
calling
can't
for the
wake him
medic,
up.
he needs you.
Copy. Wait one.
I think only sees on the side as
Did he just get on the... What? What? I call bullshit. Yeah, so these guys, Mr. J has still advanced.
next time.
Looks like these guys are just striking infantry.
I'm gonna go take
Is Dead trying to shoot Jay? Bruh. Okay, Bravo called for the medic forever ago. I don't know why they're
Bravo's
ignoring
down.
that. Dude, they're dead. Those are some NATO dudes.
Ground.
How's it going with that medic? Are you prioritizing Alpha?
Yeah, meanwhile,
Negative.
Vikings...
It looks like most of the guys have been wiped. We're moving to you.
And there goes Midnight Runner. This is exactly the problem I said. Again, when you have your freaking medic way far from the teams, you're not going to be able to get your medic in time.
What's up, guys?
It's a shame, but that's...
Yeah.
Gotta think about tactics.
In the meantime, try to keep pushing through this.
So if the clock got hit, he might wake back up because Viper gear can let him tank quite a considerable amount of stuff. They kill him.
The casualty has been left within the hangar.
Why is
He
Caleb
just
still
needs
over
to
here
pack.
on a fucking fishing expedition? There needs to be better communication here. And Death walked over by himself. But this is... I like this style of ops where I only give him one medic because it makes them... It forces them to use the battle buddy system. And it forces them to consolidate, keeping their forces together. And if they don't follow it, well, you're gonna get fucking half your forces wiped. Yeah, his CO isn't getting him orders, which is... a pretty bad mistake. We have just survivors right now trying to hold the fort. At this point, I'm gonna ungarrison him and just let him go at it.
Well, there's only one man down currently.
So where's he at?
He's in that side of the hangar. I pointed Caleb to him.
But the reason we win is that
I have Mr. J down as well.
Jay got shot. He woke back up. That's a high caliber weapon.
Gunner, get in that vehicle! Gunner, get in that vehicle! 14! Fire at the officer! 13! Gunner, get in that vehicle!
stay behind. No,
I think Viking's down.
no, I'm not a medic.
Whew, and they're beginning airstrikes. Did Kidjo die? Yep, Kidjo's dead. Death O'Clock's gonna die.
He ran?
So we're only up to like 9 guys still up. Death O'Clock is probably gonna bleed out.
India, if I remember correctly. Because the Rhine is either Iraq, no, African.
That almost killed your medic. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Viking's still down over here. There's no communication. Oh my god. Death's bleeding out. Viking's bleeding out. I dare say if anyone's even communicating. Hello, moshi moshi.
Is anybody left up on
Communication
50?
desu.
Deadling out from Bravo is on 50.
Hey, Dirty, your radio isn't speaking.
I have Viking down.
Here, this guy's gonna remember, hey, I'm a stunt driver, and hey, let me see if the Titus is still there. Hey, the Titus is still there. Let's get the fuck out of here. So they found one of the pieces of intel. Found the other piece. Not sure how many dudes I just ran over. Hit the lever. Did you see that airstrike? Now I gotta pray I don't die. Oh. Giving air quite a lot of time to kill me. Time to walk. Alright, I'm gonna send him to neutral and have him try to drive off.
Bravo to high.
On the way. On the way.
This is high. Send traffic, Bravo.
Could you look at my body? Apparently I'm unconscious to some of my teammates, but I'm up and walking myself.
Who are you?
Deadbringer.
I mean, you're alive to me.
Roger that. Thank you.
Well, Caleb got ground command back up.
Before we engaged,
Alright, jump command's back on that.
He died.
There was nothing there.
That's that AO. I mean, 2 Blackhawks got out. One of the infantry dudes got out.
Bravo, we good?
Yeah, Bravo's good.
Tajman took out a majority. Actually, no, I still had a decent handful of guys get out. He's supposed to be
Bravo,
staying
let's
around.
check to see if we can find any damn charges on some of these bodies or crates.
Roger that. We've already set up a charge.
Yeah, that was another thing. None of us
Copy.
were charges.
That was a pretty bad plan.
The CSAT.
And I told him it could work if you like have an all-star team push in, but that's usually not the case, and things got borked.
Viking, could you ask Caleb if he got Kiddo up?
They're headed predominantly by the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Iran. So yeah, you were right about that.
So yeah, they're just clearing the rest of the buildings here.
The whole consists of several other
Alright, so we'll see. They've already gotten, what, Matt and Crimey, I think? So they still gotta get Duke and Gunner, which,
He
they kept the tower
died.
alive, so that's good.
Let's see here. Altus is in the Mediterranean.
Otherwise, we have our second AO to start prepping,
Bravo,
which
do we
I
have our
will
intel?
start prepping.
Standing by.
And we have that
we have
Higara,
some intel.
Karak homeworld music to play on for all the
Copy.
people that died.
The only medic is the platoon medic.
Awaiting orders.
It's perfect.
Waiting.
No, I don't understand why our only medic is the platoon medic.
Well, if you don't like the AO, you don't have to sign up for it.
Intel is since southeast on part of base.
You signed up for it, so you withhold all of your rights to bitch until after the missions are over. Thank you. If you don't like that you only have one medic,
Bravo,
why
let's
did
get
you
the hell outta
sign
here
up?
towards the
Like,
west. We'll have the Cashman pick us up.
fucking hell.
Waiting. Ready.
I don't get it. You know? It's like going to McDonald's and ordering, like a Big Mac and then complaining about the Big Mac
Bravo
that
to
you
ground.
ordered.
I have
And you're like, I
found
wanted,
intel
why
named
wasn't it a
Jaime.
double Big Mac, you know? And
Oh, Jaime? What does it read? I don't know.
Ay, ay, ay.
It doesn't say shit.
It just says Jaime.
Crimey. C-R-I-M-M-E-I.
Jaime. Okay. Well, I guess.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Also, they're RTB right now, so they're just looking for the intel. This is against the AAF next, so it shouldn't be too hard. I hope. But I wasn't expecting only 8 of them to survive in that first one, so rip. Yeah, there you found Crimey. I haven't seen Gunner come up yet.
Alright, check that. We're moving south. Ground to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Hi, be advised. We've cleared the first objective. Trying to evac out of here now and get rid of the last Praetorians for the Navy to come in.
Hey, firm. They also have access to mortars.
Can be advised, the Praetorians seem quite active.
I know, we'll take care of that.
I always find it interesting how these people do ops at times.
Bravo, this is High Command. We're gonna be commandeering an enemy vehicle for you.
What'd you just call yourself?
If you want to, you can grab one too. I really don't care. Just
Angry Zeus noises.
Roger that.
No, my friend. I'm your high command.
Ready for orders. Copy that. Solid copy. Waiting. Ready. Copy that. Waiting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, and that's supposed to be another position. Whew. Angry Zeus noises, and you throw lightning bolts around. Yeah. No, you're right. That would be
clear from the base.
That would be better.
Negative. We just procured Titus. Do you want us to get out ASAP?
That would be appreciated. We're about to.
Yeah, so one dude got out.
AA pieces destroyed.
There was a survivor.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
I'm trying to think here. Where the car truck covered? Perfect.
Ready for orders.
Put her lights on.
Waiting.
Wait, you can turn up down houses? Where?
Standing by.
Okay, Bravo has made it out of base. You're clear to engage.
Alright, let's watch that.
Yeah, copy. Make it down to toast when you can.
So they just cleared pilots, they can start engaging. Let's see it happen. I don't think that one hit. That one hit the wire. The wiring of that hanger, so they're adjusting. That's a hit. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Wait, you open up with an unsuppressed weapon.
Bravo, this is ground command. Go ahead and load up in the birds. We're getting out of here.
Yeah, so 4, 5, 6, only 8 out of 16 dudes are gonna return. So literally, that was a 50% casualty rate. Ouch. Just ouch to that entire system, you know?
Bravo, all in. We're clear to LTB.
Let's get some lighting in here.
Ground high.
City's high, some traffic.
Hi, be advised. Praetorians have been eliminated. Navy is good to clear and move in.
Hey, firm, they'll start shelling in a few mics.
Copy that.
Might want to get out of there before it happens, just so you don't get accidentally hit with anything.
You would have.
Copy, we're leaving the area now.
Just oof to all of that, man. That was a tough one.
Lost an entire Alpha.
Entirety of Alpha got wiped. What a mess.
Standing by. Copy that.
Alpha, this is ground command. You copy?
Copy. Copy. On the way. Solid copy. Standing by.
Alright, ground command to all teams. Let's move in for a debrief real quick on this one, then we'll go ahead with the second objective. And for the love of God, make sure some of your guys have some safe charges before we leave this time, please.
Copy. Roger. Copy. Solid copy. Copy that. Copy. Copy. On the way. Solid copy.
I think we'll do a fire team light,
Waiting orders.
sentry patrol, and Oreo Castro, because why not?
Solid copy. 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 Roger that. On the way.
Yeah, lost sight of my town.
Ready. Ready.
It should be A-okay. Oh, looks like they already drew a line, but anyway. They're all out of there. My goats are all dead. Drone was shot down. Let's get in there and talk to him. Alright, get outside. It's time for debrief.
Liru, I apologize for talking in long range. I forgot about the whole thing.
No, I don't care. Just go. Alright, let's gather everyone around. Alright, all forces, we're gonna get out and do a small debrief, and then we're gonna go right into the next mission.
Copy.
Alpha, gather around the on our heads, please.
So don't go to the Arsenals yet.
Thank you.
Alpha, the team that lived.
Gather around the Weevil, everybody. Full circle and all that.
High Command just be advised, Sandman 2 and Sandman 1 are gonna get our birds closer for the rearm. Once we're done, we're gonna fucking come for debrief.
Hey, firm.
Get them, yeah. Oh, there.
I don't know about you guys, but I got this Manhattan pizza here. It's really good. And I have no idea what the fuck the pilots are doing.
Rearming the birds.
I don't know why they just don't get the ammo out of the Vicks and bring them to the birds, but
Let's get your place to go down, thank you.
They're rearming. How'd that revolver work out for you?
It's very nice.
can pilots shut off the engines, please, so I can debrief?
You know, somebody told me these helmets were supposed to act like earbuds or earplugs. They're not. They're really not.
Okay.
Well, it should be louder. So I remember.
So here's the deal. I'm just gonna be brief. I told the stream what I would do, and that was I would go in from where the you know where the river kind of comes out from the little wetlands area to the ocean. I would have taken all my troops, and I would have gone into that river from the left, basically where one of your squads were. Here, I'll go in map for this. So I would have done this. I would have landed at LZ Peanut, good LZ. I would have then taken my dudes. I would have done this. I would have put us there, and then just had us all go into here. If I wanted to, I would have probably put myself and the JTAC up where you put Bravo on that hill, so I could designate within there. But I would have had like Alpha, Bravo, and then my medic and the drone operator go in the center like this. And the reason for that is, A, that keeps the medic in the middle. You got Alpha on your left, Bravo on your right, and the medic can even just stay back here. And when there's wounded, they can pull the units back. Because what you ended up doing is essentially that in the second half, after your group over here got fucked, and when you went in from the south, it worked out for you pretty well. Because you took a small chunk of the AO, and then just, pushed through, took all that. You even identified all the bunkers, so if you notice, there's no bunker facing south directly, and then after you clear that, you then clear the little base up here. So what your plan ended up doing was when you had your medic and your ground command team over here, this group got fucked. Let's be honest. Fighting bunkers head-on with 50 cal and an entire AO that starts fighting into here, they got fucked. I said there was a small chance they might live, and Midnight Runner was able to get into the frickin' base after coming around killing dudes, but he's only one dude, so of course he got fucked too. So, they all bled out. Bravo was just on Overwatch as 6 dudes, which, when you think about it, you don't need that many dudes on Overwatch, so they eventually linked up with ground, went in, you cleaned everything up. You had miscommunications, which caused another 2 dudes to bleed out and die, because your medic kept trying to find dead people. So all I can say, guys, is keep your fucking dudes together. You signed up for this type of op, so I don't want to hear any bitching about it. About why do we have only one medic, but I digress again. And just, in reality, you want to keep your forces close together with your medic behind you, because otherwise, that's going to happen again in this second AO. Also, battle buddies are nice, because if you have someone like, who's the other guy that went down to, like, the southern turret down here? I forget his name. I think it was Death. Yeah, Death O'Clock did that. No one knew he was down. He just had a silent bleed out and died. So make sure you bring your battle buddies, kids. So yeah. Anyway, next AO's already ready for you. I rearmed and recrewed your Vicks, or, refueled, whatever the fuck. Go have fun. One life again. You're rescuing what we believe to be 4 Vipers, but they're probably stripped naked because AAF likes to play with their tech. Any questions?